has.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for them tonight. LeBron James in action tonight. Doesn't always log the same minutes he used to, but Shaq, if the game is close, last 2 minutes, he really puts fear in your heart.
Well, LeBron can't be stopped physically, even at his age. When he's in the zone, it's nothing you can do.
I agree. He can win close games with his offense. Then he can stop you on the defensive end in a close game. He's the most unique guy that can do everything the game possibly has ever seen.
And now we send you to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We're at the Staples Center where the Clippers will try to turn it up on their home floor. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, for decades we have seen elite big men dominate in the paint, but with more and more threes, they now have to cover a lot more ground defensively. So a few executives think the center position may undergo some downsizing in the years to come. Kevin?
Foot speed at a premium. David, as always, thank you. Tonight, Smitty, two teams, same conference, rivalry game. Tensions could be hot.
First of all, Kevin, I'm fired up. The fans are going to be fired up. The players. This is not one of those normal games. The tensions are going to be high. I think this one's going to be very physical.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Green is out there with Young, and it's Davis at the center, locking down the middle. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. And Young kicks to Davis. Over Harrell. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. From downtown. A shot off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. In the corner, it's James. And it's in there.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
Young against Beverly. Here's Leonard. LeBron with the block. Young in the corner. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
James kicks to Young. Davis, the pass to Young. LeBron against Leonard. 5 on the clock. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. James has got his second bucket.
A guy as big as LeBron can handle the ball that well is a mystery.
Beverly finds Leonard. Puts it up from 12. That one falls.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
James looking around. Inside. Davis inside. He's defended by Harrell, and they pick up 2.
AD has improved the outside shot, but what you love even more is his dominance in the paint.
Outside for George. It's good from long range. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. LeBron outside. Passes it to Kuzma. That 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Up top, Leonard, covered by LeBron. Here's the 3, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The turnaround J, again Los Angeles.
Just a good, solid shot from mid-range. Davis understands that simple is more important than sizzle.
And George, here we go. And yes, it's good.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
First quarter, you're really testing the defense, trying to find their weaknesses.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
The throw good, Paul George. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the Clippers, it looks like, looking to create a culture change. A team whose chemistry makes it more than the sum of its parts.
You know, you can have all the talent in the world, but it's hard to win if people aren't pulling in the same direction. They want to create the right environment and then find players who fit.
Clippers leading by 8. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Back to Beverly. Pass to George. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You know, Patrick Beverly, first team all-defense, Smitty back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a tenacious defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
Lakers trail by 11. Young passes to James. Shoots over Leonard. Off the left rim and out.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And it's blocked. And the wide open shot from Green. But they get it back. Davis finds Green. Los Angeles with another miss. Clippers leading by 11. To the middle. Here's George. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so Young will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now here's Kuzma. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard's got the ball. Here's George. Harkless dishes to George. Banked in off the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lakers trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good. James. LeBron's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And Beverly kicks to George. 6 to shoot, and there's the call on Joseph Young. That's his first foul. Now here's Harkless, guarded by Kuzma. Clock at 6. Harkless with against Green.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. James, that's a two-pointer. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
His fourth make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Kuzma passes to Young. Lakers working the ball around now, and it's Davis with the jam.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Right side Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, one of the stories that had started developing since last season was the talk of Kawhi Leonard wanting out. Too many soured relationships, it seemed.
And he was eventually moved after requesting a trade. Pop and the Spurs tried just about everything they could to convince him to stay. Probably the most drama for a team known for not having any drama.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
When you think back to 2014, Kawhi was named an All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, broke out as a true superstar.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Williams has checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. Leonard hits them both. Smitty, as you were saying about Leonard, only 2 other players in league history had obtained all 3 of those honors in a single season.
And those other 2, Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon, have been the only ones to do it. But Leonard did it at a very young age. Maybe the most amazing thing, Leonard still just entering his prime.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
George against Caldwell Pope. Right side, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. George has got 18 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Timeout called the Lakers. Steve, we know plenty of NBA players who are still inconsistent at the free throw line. Just how much of a skill issue is free throw shooting and how much is mental?
You know, I think for a lot of guys that are up in size, just being able to shoot the basketball, I tried it shooting a volleyball when your hands are so big, and that is tough. And that's a skill. But then I see a lot of guys mentally, you can tell is bothering them because they change their routine from year after year. They keep finding different ways. They have to get comfortable, put in the work, and just stick to it. I think they go to too many different these shooting coaches saying, I have a quick fix. And usually it doesn't work, the quick fix.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Not a lot of room. Leonard with the steal. Shamet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Young will bring it up for Los Angeles. Young against Williams. High arcing shot. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. James laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Here's Leonard. The teardrop falls in.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Young finds McGee. And stolen by Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's the call on Joseph Young. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
And the Lakers making a change here. Daniels has checked in. Here's Harrell. Count it.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Williams against McGee. Williams gets the bucket.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
Lakers trail by 15. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. And finished off by Leonard.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Leonard's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to James. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And the Lakers with possession here. Trailing by 17. Here's Daniels. Pocket 6. And the Lakers with another miss.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Second shot opportunity. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good. And the Clippers lead by 19.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Daniels kicks to Caldwell Pope. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Williams. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Rebounded by McGee.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
In the corner, it's James. And they double up James. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Trying to stop LeBron in the pick and roll. With his versatility, it's a no-win situation.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the contest. Thornwell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 14. Shamet, he's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Williams, that's for 2. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, he's still a streaky shooter, but Lou Williams has refined his jumper to the point where it's much more consistent.
Here's Daniels, defended by Harkless. Dudley the pass to James. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. It's good. James has got 12 points in the game.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And the pass to Harkless. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. And here's Daniels. Pass to LeBron. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 14.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a competent-looking Clippers team out there.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
We've got Mo Harkless. He's out there with Harrell. Lou Williams out there with Thornwell. And it's Magruder in at the 2. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. McGee, the shot's good on the assist by Daniels. McGee's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Los Angeles. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Coaches are always talking, Steve, about finishing games strong. What does it take to be a great closer, a great finisher?
I think guys look at guys that can score the basketball and make plays under duress, under adversity, but I think also on the defensive end where you have players and teams, and it's beautiful to watch on the defensive end when they don't miss assignments. Everybody is locked in, and obviously teams score the basketball, but you look and say they made them score over the top versus giving up an easy layup.
Daniels with it. He's guarded by Williams. Daniels kicks to James. Three-pointer. No good on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Thornwell. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Outside Williams. Shoots over Dudley. That's tipped. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Thornwell. Clippers leading by 14. 14 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Not to be denied, you see the defender closing out. William pays him no mind.
Now here's LeBron. D right on him. And James throws it down hard.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Thornwell, the pass to Williams. Off target with his three.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's LeBron. Got a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Magruder. Got a piece of it. Here's Thornwell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Thornwell kicks to Magruder. Pass to Williams. Here's the three. Again, Williams missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Daniels with it. To the inside. The pass to Williams. Harkless kicks to Thornwell. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Score it! His third straight basket in 3 tries.
The offense was firing on all cylinders, and that's the exact kind of shot they wanted.
And the Lakers call time here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Harkless. Paul George comes in for Rodney Magruder. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jared Dudley. Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Joseph Young subbed in for Daniels. Now here's LeBron. 16 points for him. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. James outside. Right side Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Last season, Anthony Davis took his defensive game to just another level. He was always a good defender, but he's starting to become dominant. With his quickness and length, he's just a menace on that end.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Kuzma.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Leonard. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Beverly against Young. 5 to shoot. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. From deep three-point range.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
James wide open. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24. Los Angeles on 1-for-1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first one falls. Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in and all the cities you've traveled to as a player, which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball. The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Beverly. He kicks it to George. To the middle. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not
no.
at all.
Now here is Davis. 12 points for him. Leonard with the steal, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles, and Davis sends it back. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Shot from the inbound. Good defensive work there by Young. Lakers trail by 13. Down low, James. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. James has got 4 this quarter.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Harrell dishes to Beverly. That's tipped, and so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Shamet connects from three-point range. He's got 7.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
This is how he makes his living, making those judgment calls, understanding the opportunities.
Now, here's Green. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Davis kicks to Green. Here's Young. Great D that time from Leonard. Clippers leading by 14. Shamet, and again Los Angeles with a triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here is Davis. And here's Young from the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
To the inside. Here's Harrell. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
Pass to James. And that one's on target from the wing. LeBron's got 20 points.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated. And it's been that way all night.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Fades. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Unloads. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from James. The Clippers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Now George. He's got 18. Back to Beverly. And that one is good. Beverly's got his second basket.
A shot that Beverly's developed. Once you have the floater, you don't always have to get to the rim.
James kicks to Young. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup. Young's got 5 points so far.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
Beverly up top, defended by Young. Shamet. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off. It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first. Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic. A championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. A great career as an NBA coach.
Now, here's George. No good. Shot missing.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston, but he's staying put in L.A. for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise.
Pass to Davis. Over Harrell. And it's Davis missing. Clippers leading by 14. On the wing, George. No good on the triple.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Kuzma passes to Young. On the wing, James. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Davis pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Beverly against Young. Here's Beverly. Leonard over LeBron. No good off the front iron. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Clippers lead by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
I don't say this a lot, Ernie, but I was impressed with Paul George at both ends. His length, athleticism allows him to guard a number of positions. He can score equally well in the half court, but out in the open court, woo-wee.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Their lack of execution surprised me. You know, they had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We welcome you back with a view of the 110 freeway cutting right through downtown Los Angeles. Never a shortage of traffic on that stretch of road. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a 10-point game. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Young is out there with Green, and it's Davis at the 5 down low. He goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Davis has got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The shot by George, wide open. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 21 in the game.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Stolen by Beverly. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. And the rejection by James.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
And they'll keep possession. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Davis. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. LeBron against Leonard. Lets it go from 14. Another miss by Leonard.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Green breaking loose. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 5.
The defense is pretty much helpless once he finds breathing room to get to the basket.
Beverly against James. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, Leonard missing. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Los Angeles leading by 8. Leonard on the wing. James covering. George finds Harrell. Now here's Beverly. Basket good. 6 points for him.
When he's not shooting threes, you will find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Timeout called the Lakers. Paul George really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Kuzma kicks to Young. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. Leonard against LeBron. Now the pass to Young. Just 4 to shoot. Over George.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. So, for the Clippers, Rodney McGruder comes in for Leonard, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Jared Dudley's checked in for LeBron. Los Angeles on D, a 12-point game. Harkless on the wing. He's guarded by Dudley. Shot clock at 6. Williams dishes to Harrell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers trail by 12. To the middle. Davis, the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
You see the strength, the explosiveness of Danny Green. He's not just an outside shooter, folks.
George finds Harrell. Over Davis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Young taking his time here. Outside, Green. Back to Young. Loads it up for Davis. It doesn't go for him. Los Angeles leading by 12. Outside, Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Well, you talk about a professional scorer. That's Lou Williams. The former 6th man of the year is instant offense.
You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more efficient year after year.
Yeah, he's starting to make threes at a high clip, a crafty finisher in the lane, and tremendous at working himself to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. 2nd round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Sendarius Thornwell's checked in for Los Angeles. And Williams drops them both.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
Young against Williams. Young outside. Green taking his time here. Ball stolen. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And there's the bucket from Magruder. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 16. And Young kicks to Kuzma. Now here's Dudley, defended by Harkless. Kuzma against Williams. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Pass to Magruder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Here's Young. He's got 8. To the paint. Will it go? And there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Davis against Williams. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. A second chance effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard to keep up with Lou Williams' quickness. Draws a crazy amount of fouls.
The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And that one falls for Williams. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. And Daniels subbed in for Young. And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Lakers trail by 18. Daniels passes to Caldwell-Pope. Kicks to Daniels. Rebound by Williams. Clippers leading by 18. Pass to Magruder. Back to Williams. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Magruder. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. A floater. The Lakers with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And 1 to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. First free throw is good. Good on both. Lakers trail by 20. And here's Daniels over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. There's the pass to Thornwell. Clippers moving the ball around. On the wing, Williams. Clock at 6. Basket counts. Williams has got 14.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Daniels with it. He kicks to Caldwell-Pope. To the middle. Dudley's shot is good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
On the wing, Williams. Passes it to Harkless. With the shot. That's good from Williams, the assist by Harkless. 16 points for Williams. Lakers trail by 20. Now Daniels. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Pass to McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. From deep. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless' arms now in the game. Here's Thornwell. Guarded by Kuzma. Pass to Harkless. Deep. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kuzma, defense right on him. And Harkless pulls it down.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
To the middle, and stolen by Kuzma. Down low, here's McGee. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Here's Thornwell. Paul George comes in for Rodney Magruder. And it's Patrick Beverley in. And the Lakers also making a switch. LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Now here's LeBron. 24 points for him. The pass to Caldwell Pope. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it in off the boy. 16-point. The third. Here is Daniels. Caldwell Pope outside. Clock at 6. The dish to LeBron. Over Beverly. LeBron, no good. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's George. And he drops it in from the low post. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster league that's taking a life of its own.
Now here's Dudley. Harkless comes with a double team. LeBron against George. Over George. And that one's good. James. James has got 26.
The acute awareness of LeBron. Sees the clock running down. Doesn't panic.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Dudley against Leonard. Good D by James. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers leading by 20. We've got Mo Harkless. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. And it's James missing.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Young. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down. That's where it starts, for sure, at the defensive end. Comebacks are always triggered by aggressive D, and that was anything but aggressive there.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 19.
Not sure who was supposed to close out on him. Huge defensive breakdown.
And this has been a running theme. Guys out of position, failing to contest. Just look at the scoreboard.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Young dishes to Caldwell Pope. Tipped away. Davis. George with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Beverley finds Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Caldwell Pope passes to James. And the dunk by James.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with a strong finish.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's going to go back the other direction. But they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. ABC's checked in for JaVale McGee. Doc comes in for James. And ABC subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Davis. Back to Tucker. Passes it to Young. Trying his luck deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Clippers. He kicks to George. Outside Leonard. And a lot of got one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
The dribble drive, yet another tool in Leonard's extensive arsenal, earns him a trip to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
The NBA champion, Finals MVP, Kawhi has done a lot in a short time.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for ABC. James comes in for Doc. And it's Green in for ABC. Leonard hits them both. Now here's Green. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Mavericks checked in for Harrell. ABC comes in for Harkless. ABC's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Robinson is subbed in for George. Bacobra's checked in for the Lakers. James outside. Young outside. Back to LeBron. Fades back. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
You get this a lot from AD. Attack, attack, and he's scoring in bunches.
Pass to Maverick. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. No good with the elbow jumper.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
And Young kicks to James. Pass to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Maverick passes to Mann. Some nice ball move by the Clippers. And the pass to Maverick. Robinson for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the Cobra from 18 feet away. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 26 points for Davis.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Here's Maverick. Passes to Mann. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's the Lakers ball. Stringing it together.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Let's go. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers trail by 17. And the dunk by James.
Still doing his part, but it hasn't been enough. They need some kind of spark.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Maverick. Reese Harkless comes in for ABC. Rodney McGruder's checked in for ABC. And it's Williams in for Robinson. And the Lakers also making a change. Kuzma's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Here's Young, following the score by Lou Williams. They kick it out to Green. James trying to free himself up. And Green with the basket on the assist by James.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Williams looking around. Harkless on the wing. Back to Williams. They grab their own miss and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Rodney Magruder. Here's LeBron. Outside, Davis. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Over LeBron. And that one's good. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Leonard brings the double team. James finds Young on the wing. Green. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Beverly against Young. Williams for 3. Great tee that time from Green.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without foul.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Here's Harrell. Great tee that time from Davis.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. LeBron against Beverly. Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers trail by 12. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul of the game. LeBron against Leonard. Young outside. Clock at 6. 18 feet out. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them. Late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
Now here's Williams. Working shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And that one falls for Williams. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 12. Kicks to Young. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
One shot.
And here's Beverly. And the Clippers call time here. For Jordan
has really come into play at the defensive end. So disruptive as a lockdown defender, forcing all those turnovers. Player of the game almost always goes to someone for their offense, but his D has been the big factor here tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. It's not going to go for him. LeBron with some nice D. Inside. Out to Kuzma. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Well, 6 assists now in the game. Leonard with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Off the catch, Leonard with the quick trigger. Nothing but money.
To the inside, and it's Davis with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Leonard. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
To the paint, there's Harrell, and Davis sends it back. And he recovers it, and that one's good. Beverly. In the fourth quarter of this one, Beverly against Young. He kicks it to LeBron. Shoots over Leonard. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Leonard on the wing. James covering. Pass to Beverly. And here is Harkless. Shot clock at 6. Over James. Leonard, no luck.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
And now as the clock ticks, victory here for the Clippers.
A few times this season cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kawhi Leonard.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Now here's Leonard after LeBron James's miss. Outside Williams. Beverly against Young. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.